Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today I'm gonna watch Death Note episode 31. So last time guys on Death Note. So yeah, last episode we had the President of the United States coming out and saying that even though we technically don't, I'm paraphrasing here, even though technically we don't agree with Kira's method, we're no longer gonna, investigate him or go after him since, crime around the world has, significantly dropped. So yeah, a lot of people were angry, a lot of people were happy, especially Light. We had like, mixed feelings from the task force itself. Well, just, what's his name, Matsuda. He felt like, even though I want to catch Kira, I still believe that Kira, means to do good in this world. And he has done to a degree. But everyone else is like, how can you think like that? And this and that. And Light was like, you might be right. He didn't say you might be right, but he did say, no, it's not crazy for thinking like that. I believe it too. And, if we don't catch him, then he's good. If we catch him, then he's bad. So we'll see. Mello, he dropped by Nier because he wanted his photo. Nier gave it to him. Mello in return told him that there's fake rules in the Death Note and that Shinigamis are real. So then we had Nier. He figured out that the second L has to be Kira, and he called Light, telling him about the fake rule and that he believes it's the 13 days one, and also that he was telling like the rest of the task force, if you guys ever had any suspicion about the second L Light being a suspect, then you should give me a call anytime. Light definitely didn't like that, and he said you need to die Nier. So once again we have what's his name, Aizawa, and the other one, because they had suspicion before and they're wondering, could he actually be Kira? Maybe we should call Nier. And Light was eavesdropping on that conversation, so he heard what's going on. So I wonder if there's going to be any consequences, for them, or what's going to happen. But yeah, Light, he contacted the President of the United States, telling him that even though I appreciate what you've done so far, I need you to do something else for me, and that's to find out the location of the SPK and pass it on to a third party. That third party was Demigawa, the crazy guy, saying that he's right now 100% with Kira, and Kira's the truth and justice. And and once he got that information regarding where the SPK is, he took his helicopter and he passed that information on to the civilians, and now we have the SPK building surrounded by angry civilians who support Kira. So if he gets out, Misa, she's waiting with her Death Note ready to write down his name, and the people are trying to get in to get to him as well. So he pretty much seems surrounded right now, so it'll be interesting to see what's his next move going to be, and will this be the end of Nier? So let's dive into it and find out, guys. Here we go.
I am Kira's loyal servant and spokesman. You must listen to me! Find them, pull them from the building, and bring them in front of the cameras! There'll be a sacrifice to Kira!
Better evacuate.
You've got some nerve to say that, being Kira.
What? Are you still going on about that nonsense?
Think about it. With all the anti-Kira groups around, why is it we're being targeted and right after I start suspecting you? Pretty convenient if you ask me.
Nier, with all due respect, you're wrong. You're jumping to conclusions.
Nier, we have to evacuate immediately.
We'll use L's legacy and the anti-Kira protesters we hired.
Yes, but we only have one shot with that plan.
I'm aware of that, but I can't imagine a better time to do it. Besides, it should be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting for sure. Money. That's one way to shut them up.
It's
Dang.
money!
Whoa.
There's so much!
Damn.
That's a lot.
That is a lot, and all of them look like $100
I wish
bills.
I were over there right now. Matsuda.
I love how Matsuda's
Humans are
always
so
honest.
interesting. Of course, you can use money to get apples, so I can kind of understand.
Of course it can be.
I can't escape from Demigaw's cameras.
It's smart, but that amount of money, Jesus.
Over there,
I hope it's
Violet.
fake.
Go to the floor where all the money's coming from!
Oh,
Jeez, what are you doing, Demigawa? Don't you know that you can't buy love and peace with money?
A literal downpour
Smart
of money
move.
is causing mayhem in Lower Manhattan.
expensive, but smart.
Let's go. This is our window of opportunity. We can leave via the front
He's
exit.
so short, they should be able to
Makes sense that the
pinpoint.
police would have to mobilize
He's
for a
near.
riot like this.
Damn! Nier was prepared for this situation. He's planning to come out along with the rest of them. And if I tell Aizawa and the others to keep an eye on the police, it'll only make me look that much more suspicious.
How much money do you think was there? Bet it was a lot. Matsuda, knock it
Matsuda.
off! I bet it was around $10 million or something.
Shit, wouldn't
what's that
surprise
in
me.
apples?
Especially all the... What's that now?
Nier.
Already?
Nier won that round.
This is Nier.
We've re-established a secure connection, so I thought I should give you a call to let you know.
You're safe.
Now
That's
here's
relief.
rubbing in.
To all of you on the task force, I'm sure that by now some of you are starting to suspect that Kira may be one of you.
Given the timing of today's attack on our headquarters, I don't think anyone could blame you for having doubts. If you don't suspect the second L of being Kira by now, you're in the wrong line of work.
Cut off
The
that
number I gave you the day
communication.
before has been reconnected. Please feel free to call anytime you like.
Well then, I'll be waiting for your call.
I gotta say, I miss L. He just feels like a
Those are
kid.
some strong words. This guy's
Smart
pretty sure
kid,
of
but
himself.
still a kid.
I've been thinking, and if any of you want to cooperate with Nier, please go ahead. I'm not particularly satisfied with the way things are going either. Ideally, we
Ryuk
should
in his
cooperate
weird
with the
positions.
SPK. Maybe this will clear the air a little.
Still, it kind of feels like Nier's against us, doesn't it?
Those two is the ones that he's gonna have to worry about. I don't know about Mogi, but Matsuda doesn't suspect him, but it's definitely Aizawa.
If I'm too late to act, something might happen that I won't be able to take back.
I don't think he has to worry about those two.
I've got no choice but to do it.
Is he gonna kill them?
An emergency order from Light! Yay!
Oh, don't tell
File
me.
number 3.
She's not gonna like.
No way.
She's not gonna like it.
Yes, this is Nier.
I'm with the Japanese task force. My name is Aizawa.
And there were 2 suspects in the Kira investigation that the previous L detained for more
Oh
than 50
shit, he didn't know
days,
about Misa,
and they were
did he?
cleared based on the 13-day rule,
No, he does.
correct?
Yes, but of course that alone doesn't prove they were Kira.
And L was willing to release them because of that?
No, L had Deputy Director Yagami, the chief detective at the time, put on an act. He was instructed to tell the suspects that they had both been found guilty of being Kira and the second Kira.
It was that if he were Kira, the
Hold your
suspect
own
would have
phone
killed
here.
the chief right then and there.
Kira is quite impressive. He must have used his detainment to demonstrate his innocence. Well done. Who were those 2 suspects?
I can't tell you that much. I'm willing to cooperate, but I'm still a member of the Japanese task force working under L.
Okay.
I understand.
Thank you very much. Your information's been quite valuable. Especially the part about Shinigami's eyes that enable you to see other people's
Oh
lives.
shit, you told him about
Very
that too.
helpful. Goodbye.
I discovered something very important.
Shinigami eyes.
The person suspected of being Kira is Deputy Director Yagami's son. It's the only possible explanation.
Makes sense.
Why else would the deputy director say he would kill Kira and then himself?
Yeah, that was a stupid
Therefore, that means
mistake
the
on Aizawa's end.
person I think is Kira can only be one man.
Light Yagami.
Light Yagami.
There's something you should know. I phoned Nier and talked to him.
Interesting that he's telling him.
Don't worry about it. After all, I was the one who recommended it.
Don't get me wrong. I want to believe that you aren't Kira. But I've got to be certain. I'm sorry to have to do this again, but I want to put you under surveillance until we catch Kira. I'm afraid that goes for Misa.
You're not in charge here?
I'm gonna search your place right now. There's a possibility that Amane might have a notebook.
Hang on a second, Aizawa. No,
he just
go
joined
right
back since when did he become in
At
charge?
least you can prove to everyone that I'm not
Even though I'm
sneaking
not
around and
technically with
contacting
Light.
Misa in private, right?
Mochi! Monchichi! Long time no see, you two! Light hasn't been home at all lately, so I've been
Great
super
distraction.
bored.
Well, there's no way she's got the notebook hidden on her dress like that. We're just investigating a tip that there were explosives planted in Al's house. We think it's a prank, but we'd like to check the rooms just in case.
What? How about Light? Is he okay? I have to call him.
No, you can't call him right now.
How come?
Don't worry, Light's safe, but he's really busy right now.
Search as much as you like, Aizawa.
Did he tell her in advance?
You won't find the notebook.
Greetings to all my fellow Kira worshippers.
God damn you,
I am
Demigawa.
Demikawa, the voice of our god Kira. Behold! This is the new Kira's kingdom, which shares its name with this program. Its construction is going smoothly, but will depend on the generous support of our
Okay.
loyal viewers. Once it has been completed, let us welcome our god here!
Whoa, talk about
He's
bad
pissed.
taste.
Hey, so is everything okay?
Oh yeah, seems like it was just a prank. But just in case, one of us is gonna stay and keep watch over you for the next few days.
Really? Oh, that would be great.
Mogi, why don't you go back to headquarters? I'll stay on guard here.
No, I'll stay.
I'm with Monchichi instead of Mochi?
What's wrong? Don't you trust me?
No, you're just not Monchichi without your old haircut. You're not cute anymore.
Mogi!
Yes, sir, my apologies.
I prefer
All
Mogi.
right, you stay.
Demigawa. He's just acting on his own now. If he keeps doing this, he'll end up pushing people away from Kira. I don't need him anymore, but I can't do much at the moment.
We didn't find a notebook in Light or Misa's room. But still,
I understand. You're more than welcome to keep watch over Misa and I until you're satisfied.
Next on the program, it's time for me to introduce the new leaders I have chosen for Kira's kingdom.
Okay.
The first gentleman is...
Delete.
Holy shit. It's killing all of them. And who's doing it though?
We will unite with Kira and work with him!
Delete!
What the fuck is that? And he has the eyes too. Holy. Is he against Kira or with Kira? Who's that guy?
Save me!
Oh shit, he's showing his face?
And delete.
Did we see him? Oh no. Shit, I thought he was at the station.
Why would Kira kill his own supporters? Do you think it's because they're going overboard with this? That might be a possibility. But this is horrible. What's going on?
there was no chance for either Misa Amane or Light to use the notebook to kill Demigawa.
He is so freaking...
Mikami. I can definitely use him. It seems I was right to choose him for this.
So
he
it's not
understands
random.
Kida's beliefs and ideals perfectly, and he knows what Kida wants and doesn't want.
Did he give him his
Thanks
death
to
note, or
that,
he just let
he
it
takes
use it?
action without needing my orders. I had Misa relinquish ownership of the Death Note, Before she lost all her memories of the notebook, she sent it to someone else, along with some special instructions.
So now she lost her memories?
Now she won't be able to answer any questions about it. She's just an ordinary woman.
Yeah.
The main problem was selecting the next owner. I saw him trying to speak to Kira through the television broadcasts. It was clear he worshipped Kira from the bottom of his heart.
Mikami.
He would understand that he was chosen simply by receiving and accepting the notebook.
Damn.
He's more than worthy of becoming the hand of Kira.
The hand of Kira.
Shinigami,
That's pretty cool.
thank you for coming to me. Now I'll be able to punish evildoers with death.
Definitely surprised.
God.
Shit. So guys, that was Death Note episode 31. Damn, what a surprise. Didn't see that one coming. So in the beginning we had, you know, the civilians and Demigawa trying to, you know, break into the SPK and get a hold of Nier. Looked like Nier was, you know, backed into a corner, but he came up with a pretty smart but expensive plan. He just started throwing money, I don't know, from the window or the roof, but a whole bunch of money, and that pretty much, you know, distracted everyone. And then they were able to, you know, blend in with, you know, the police force. So Nier came out on, you know, on top this time. And then he called them again, and you know, Nier, he's a smart kid, but he's not L. But you know, I am gonna cut him slack since he is a kid and see where it goes from here. But anyways, he rubbed it in again, or not again, but he rubbed it in sort of, and he once again told him that, you know, the task force, if you guys have any suspicion on anyone, to call me at any time. Aizawa, he told Light that he's gonna have to call, and he hopes that, you know, Light understands. At that moment when Light was like, I'm gonna have to deal with this, I was like wondering, will he just kill everyone? Except for Watari. Watari seems to be, no, Watari, Matsuda seems to be the only one who doesn't suspect Light. I said this before, I say it again, I still don't understand why they suspect him. Well, I understand, but I don't understand why they suspect him after the chief said that Light doesn't have a death note using his, you know, Shinigami eyes. But maybe they believe, you know, the chief was dying and didn't know what he was talking about, I guess. But anyways, they went to Misa's house, well, Misa and Light's apartment, and they tried to look for the death note. They didn't find anything, but they still want to keep surveillance. And what Light had her do actually was relinquish ownership of the death note and giving the death note to this guy called Mikami. So she no longer has any of her memories regarding the death note or situations with the death note, which kind of makes, I don't know, it's kind of sad because Light doesn't have any use for her anymore. So I don't know, will he keep her around? She's living in his apartment now, but what will happen later on? Anyways, Mikami, didn't see that one coming. Light, he was getting fed up with Demigawa and his Kira kingdom and choosing, you know, leaders and asking for money. So Mikami, he just killed them all. And Light said that he found him, or he was saying that he found him, you know, in the crowd of audience, and he could tell that he loves, you know, Kira and worships him. So I still think it's kind of risky, even though Light, you know, seems to believe that he can trust him. But we'll see. Maybe he is 100% loyal and nothing's gonna change, or maybe he decides that he wants to go his own direction. That could be a possibility, but we'll see. So yeah, Light is on top right now, but also Nier, because Aizo wasn't smart about hiding the fact that, you know, Light is the second L, since he was talking about the Chief Yagami and how the Chief was gonna kill him and then kill himself. You know, Nier put it together. So he knows about the Shinigami eyes, which is important, and he also knows that Light Yagami was the suspect and is the second, you know, Kira. So definitely gonna be interesting to see what Light's next move is gonna be. Is he now gonna have Mikami go after Nier? are they going to work together, since I don't know if they can, since, you know, Light is, you know, under surveillance right now. So yeah, looking forward to the next episode. So yeah guys, if you want to check out the next episode, you can right now on patreon.com, link is in the description. But as always, hit me in the comments, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Till next time guys, take it easy.